going to start.
Okay. Which one is Jose Juan Garcia?
He's not playing. He's not out here. Welcome, 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 Three Cushion Sports fans. My name is Ira Lee, and I'm your host today for this exciting quarterfinal match on the Sang Lee 70th Anniversary Celebration Open Tournament. We started with 49 players, and we're down to 8. And we're going to be watching this exciting quarterfinal match between Juntae Kim, one of the seeded players, and Hau Trung Do. The players are about ready to lag. And I am joined here today with my co-host, Robert Rayford. Hello, Robert.
Hi, Ira, and everybody. Great to be here.
Always good to be doing commentary with you. We get to do a lot of guessing and learning and trying to figure out what's going on.
Always a lot of fun. Now, I just want to mention, because it was so interestingly unusual.
Wait, hold on one moment. We have to make sure. Juntae Kim just won the lag, and he will be shooting. He'll be shooting with the white ball.
Okay, a minor scoring issue. Now we're ready to go. Now, you said right before he started his warm-up, Hau Trung Do had used a lighter on his chalk?
Yes, he did.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've never seen that before. Oh, wow. Wait, first of all, Juntae almost he did a very delicate break shot.
It was like a very straight rail gather.
Almost like a straight rail gather. I think he was trying to leave the red very close to his cue ball. So I thought that was interesting to notice. But yes, he lit up his chalk, presumably to dry it out. In Vietnam, I think it's very humid.
All right, very nice. Nice short angle there by Juntae.
For those of you that have not heard the big news, Juntae Kim, the gentleman who's shooting right now, not 1 month ago, ran a 28 and out. That's a world record. Never happened before in the history of the game.
There's been 28s, but not 28 and out.
28s by Ceulemans, Quadrone, Fortome, and Komori. Not in that order. But just looking at these last few shots by Juntae, he is locked in.
Looks like it. It's always interesting. I was watching his warm-up, and he was missing a lot of shots, but I guess he was just warming up his stroke, because right now he's dead on.
Yeah, he was just moving his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a fine stroke.
And there were no real finesse shots like that during his warm-up. He was clearly moving his arm, getting warmed up, because he is playing a very finesse game now.
His attention is apparently very different. Late night practice sessions and with the locals, and his posture at the table is very different. I noticed it right away.
Is he going short, long, short here?
Yeah, it looks like he's...
Red's in the way of a natural, possibly, and this also gives him a two-way pattern.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
What a shot. That was beautiful. Wow, he is just zoned in here. He knows how important this match is. Hau Trung Do is capable of very high average. One of the very good player from Vietnam. So Juntae's looking to set the tone of this match.
Well, he's off to a good start. Already has 5. Looks like it'll be 6, although he has to make sure not to go through the hole here.
No,
right on.
The case for the kiss, and then...
No, he got a little unlucky with how he hit the red. If he had come up more behind it, he might be a little more comfortable right now.
Yeah, he would have been able to stay between the balls.
Do you think he's going to go a short rail, or you think a bank shot?
Oh,
no, he's looking at the bank shot. It looks like.
Okay. Now, can he get that long from where he is, or does he
looking at it again?
He might have to bend his cue ball a little bit.
It is the beginning of the match, but it is sort of at a limit. He may go very deep into that corner.
Maximum deep.
Wonder what speed he's going to use here, because if he does it too slow, he might be playing himself safe.
Wow.
Good shot.
Locked in is how I would describe it. That's a run of 7.
And probably 8 here, because he's got a natural off the red. It's not too thin. Table's playing nice and long, little slide. You should have no problem keeping the red out of the shot to avoid any kisses. Did he find the ball? Looks good. Oh,
did he hit it?
Perfect.
Wow.
All right. I think he's got the 5-railer off the yellow. Just make sure it stays in the corner or drive it past, because there's that kiss right about where the yellow ball, to the left of the yellow ball here, that he has to watch going to the 4th rail.
I think if he goes 5 rails, that yellow ball will be on the other side of the table, but he just needs to make sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that he has to make the decision to drive it past the kiss or to try to keep it in that corner.
Let's see what he does. He wants to keep this run going.
Yeah, he of course chose to drive it. He even brought it up into the middle a little bit. It may have flipped the cue ball short, though.
That would have been in a perfect position, but that's a run of 8.
Nice start.
Beautiful start. And now Hau Trung Do
has a pretty comfortable position to start his first inning. Does this look 3 rails only to you, or do you think he will try to go out of the corner for 2 more?
Let's take a look at this. Looks like it has to be 3.
Now, he gave himself a little bit of a diagonal position. If he can reach it, he might try off the red.
Looks more natural off the red, but he seems to be...
He may just
drop this in.
Right.
He's so good at these. I think it's probably from his straight rail background.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which I'm presuming. I don't know that for a fact, but just based on how his style.
Oh, you said it so confidently. I thought you had inside information.
Let's see. He hits it a little bit too soft, but the line was perfect.
Yeah. Looks like another bank shot from Juntae.
So just from that shot alone, you can tell that he just wanted to make sure he didn't sell out an easy shot.
I think you're right. 7 points behind in the first inning after he scored.
He'd rather have Juntae shooting a bank shot rather than an open short angle.
You got pretty far in that corner.
We'll see if that strategy is going to work. So far, that strategy...
It's paying off. He's now got a hanger off the red. Now, do you like to go 4 rails here?
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, he can even double the short rail, but I think he's probably going to either whip out short.
Oh, I saw the wrong ball. He's the yellow ball.
Looks like he's going to try to play it.
Careful.
I'm trying to figure out if he was trying to hit that thinner and go very short, or push the 3rd rail on the short rail.
It's kind of weird the speed he chose if he was going to come short.
Yeah,
on this new plot.
Faster.
Right. So nothing easy here.
No.
Is the time shot there, Ira? Doesn't look like it.
I don't think the time shot is there. Although it's hard to tell from here.
I think he's gonna maybe try to go long with less spin to the left long rail. I don't think he can whip out of the corner to the short rail first and still come short enough.
He might be able to if he was like messaying it almost, right?
You have to try to get to the red ball first. Oh, he is going to try to masse into the corner.
He is elevating.
Oh, what a beautiful shot. Very nice. He needed that elevation. He just got there. Oh, nice replay. Let's see that again. The curve into the corner. There's the curve just a little bit into the corner.
He's completely obstructing He makes a beautiful shot, though.
So 5 rails. Manage the kiss, which he did
perfectly.
Came towards the short side.
Yeah, there would have been no way to miss that. Had he gone short, he would have backed up for sure.
Now, can he hit the red ball thin enough? Looks like he has to go to the short rail left-handed. Although I saw him playing lefty in the tournament before this, and he looked very natural. I think he's not at all worried about playing opposite-handed.
Well, I'm confused. I don't even know what he can do. He's going to hit it short, long, long?
I think so, because it's such a small target going to the third rail and the short rail. But yes. I think you'd need to have a little more speed. But
the slow speed allows it to open up a little bit, and a perfect shot.
Very nice. He didn't have too much spin left on that last cushion. It died off by then.
I guess he's jumping right on, just checking.
I guess it's a small gap.
I don't see a good shot unless he can hit it super thin off the left side of the red.
You must think he can get through there pretty easily. Might be a deceptive angle on the camera.
Yeah, he's going to super thin this yellow ball and play short, long, long. It's incidentally one of Sang Lee's best shots.
And he is who we're celebrating this week, 70th anniversary. An inspiration to us and many players here at the event.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Fans.
This is a real treat that we have an event. Wow, he went all out to stroke the ball, and that was just a power shot. Take a look at how he powers this. He was going to
elevated,
thinking about doing
so close to the rail.
A delicate shot off the yellow, which was maybe barely possible.
And went for the power shot. Ball jumping. Red just getting in the hole to miss the kiss.
Beautiful. The other option would have been the safer option. He went for the attack. And
he's still attacking.
He's attacking since the first inning.
Yeah.
8 and now a 5.
Looks like it's going to be more. We'll just watch the traffic off the after the second cushion with the red.
What he's doing is he's striking fear in his opponent.
Everyone knows he ran 28.
You want to beat me? Safety's not going to cut it. You're going to have to power some big runs against me, and that's how he's going to.
There's a few kisses here. Red can double bank into the ball.
Oh,
that's a surprising miss. I think that was because of kiss management.
Oh, it's still a very, very strong statement. 13 points in the first 3 innings.
He's definitely putting the heat on, and it doesn't look like he's going to be slowing down.
I think a very important response here from Hau Trung is to start to attack.
He needs a run.
Defense is not going to be.
He played that early drop in. Oh, look at that. Nice shot.
Oh, a delicate shot.
Just in the corner.
Very, very nicely done by Hau Trung. Let's see if we can take a look at that.
Oh, a good angle for this replay. Watch how close to the corner he gets.
I'm going to pop up the overall if he doesn't shoot this.
Now, in his current shot, can he go to the long rail? Oh, look at that.
Dead corner. Perfect.
Slides very down. Nice.
So nice. He's going to have to do more.
I think he's forced to go on the outside of the red here to avoid a kiss, and he'll have to come in short. Red comes 2 rails around, and he'll presumably have a.
Oh, very nice. Those last 2 shots. Very delicate shots, the last 2.
Well, it was important for him to score there.
Yes, and also make a statement that he's also tuned in.
There's a reason he's in the final 8. That's for sure.
That's true. Is it long enough?
I think there's not too much speed left on that fourth rail, so he's fine.
Yeah, beautiful. That's 3.
Now that looks a little thin on the red to go to the long rail. He's rejected the short angle off the white. He may have to draw into the right long rail from our view. Although, is he doubling the rail? No, he's got to draw it. Trick here is there's a kiss to avoid, and you don't want to draw it too short.
Okay, but that was
he fired back for sure.
He showed some real finesse there. I want to point out that in the semifinal round robin phase, these two players were in different groups, and Hau Trung Do actually would average a little higher than Juntae.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Juntae.
Oh, uncharacteristic.
Shows a unforced error there.
2 unforced errors, maybe. Although that last 5 rail he missed had a lot of kiss management that made it harder.
Okay, well, hard to poke criticism at the guy who's averaging 3.
I wouldn't call it criticism. I'm just pointing out it was tricky, and his miss was
completely joking.
There was a lot more going on than just making a 5 rail
I hardly
shot.
ever miss from the booth.
You miss from the booth sometimes?
You know what? Sometimes I even miss from the booth. All right, bank shot here. Natural position if he makes it. Did he?
Barely made it.
I don't know if he...
No, he got it, but...
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
He didn't accept the shot.
I thought the white moved.
Let's take a close look. It may have moved because of double kiss on the red.
We're looking at it in a bad angle.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. We don't necessarily have the best angle.
We get a little different view from the side camera. I mean, clearly he sat down, so it had to miss, but... Yep.
It's very, very close.
Very close.
Well, I guess not just enough for him to... Okay, well...
There we go. No delicate short angle there.
I was talking about this yesterday. Juntae loves to cross tables. And he'll often... I see that he's often shooting that rather than shooting a delicate, speed-sensitive, spin-sensitive short angle. He'll power a 3 or 4 rail cross table shot.
You know where I first learned that was Coolemans. Coolemans would do that sometimes instead of the delicate short angle play the cross table.
But you can't go wrong if you're going to follow. Wow, what a shot that he just played!
Another cross table.
I mean, you have to say that it was a little bit fortunate to avoid the kisses exactly the way he did, but what a stroke!
Yeah, the cue ball was certainly on the line, and he hit it so well.
He put it on the right line.
Yeah.
And take a look at how close he passes this kiss by. He just goes behind this one, then goes around it.
Look at this. He's drawing short, long, short.
Shot.
Got a curve into the right line here.
And he feels
after the first cushion is the curve. Very nice.
That's a super shot. He bent the angle. Caught a little bit more ball to make it bigger, and then snaked it under.
It avoids having to hit too thin on the red.
Gives you a little bit bigger margin of error, right?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Very nice shot.
You can't help but learn things from this guy.
Is he going on the...
Looks like he's going on the outside.
Yeah?
No, he's going on the inside.
It was just deflection, maybe. Watch out. The problem is it bent after the second cushion short. And in this case, too short. That's a lot more comfortable option than trying to get a stun to take a straight line to the rail. You can hook it after the second cushion to come in short on these longer tables. Like right there's the curve.
I need a little bit more spin on this last rail, but it was a very good try.
Curved too much.
He wasn't defending. He just went all out.
That's the natural way the yellow goes on that shot.
His defense is, I'll run a 28.
That's right.
It's probably the best defensive strategy.
Is he looking at the ticky here?
He's not even looking at...
Oh, no. I keep thinking he's a white ball. Going off the red. Just standard 3 rails. 4-4.
Of the very sensitive type.
Yes, that's right. 2 direct cushions on that shot. Where are you going? Oh, just missed.
Very, very close.
The players very often know as soon as they hit it, they didn't make the hit they want. And usually when it's a good player, if you don't make the hit you want, it's not going.
Junte is not wasting any time here. He looks like he's already decided he's going to play this 4 rails, but let's take a look.
See a good angle here on that
how
miss.
Close. He had a slow speed, so he had less English in the last rail, but just misses it by a centimeter.
Missed it.
4 rails.
Similar pattern from Junte. There is a hole there.
Do you think he found the hole? Ooh, just catches it.
Just got it.
That was... You mentioned hole. Well, he avoided it by about 0.5 millimeter.
Yeah. Well, that's all it takes.
Take a look at how closely he scraped the edge of this ball.
Whew. Didn't move very much after contact. It's nice to have those dots on those balls, that's for sure. For seeing tiny movements.
Wow. He's going
to play a little pool here? Or is he going to keep it all the way thin? Yeah, kept it thin, played the 4 cushions.
Playing the 4 cushions. The way he's hitting the ball, he's making sure he's making every ball as big as possible.
Now, seems like they made a bank shot here. From the way he's looking at the table, I think he needs to go to the short
Double the rail, maybe?
I don't know, that's so thin. Double the rail's pretty thin, it's sensitive.
I think you're right. I think he's going to the short rail. Straight to the short rail.
Keeps the red in the middle of the table. Watch out. No problem.
Very nice. Whew. We're playing to 40 points in this knockout phase.
So there's still a lot of billiards left in this match.
At the pace he's going, he's already halfway done. And to go into a mid-game break up by this margin is going to feel good for him.
Certainly not going to hurt his confidence any. Short angle, the red's a little sensitive place there, but I think he'll be fine. Good.
It's beautiful how he's attacking these shots. And look at this opening.
Still in total control of a position.
I'm loving that, to watch just how he's always got the balls open in the middle of the table. He doesn't have these nervous, frozen balls all over all over the place. And he's stroking them so confidently.
Now, here we go.
Hitting 100% of the ball.
Full ball contacts are great to see when you're the shooter. You can tell you're really locked in.
Another 5.
No. And still going. Nice short angle here, brings the yellow around.
And Hau Trung Do can do nothing but watch.
Sit there and watch like all the rest of us.
Admire the.
Now we've got a yellow on the rail. There is enough of a space there that a short, long, short, if he can't get to the
He's going to shoot this lefty.
Yeah, he looks like he can get to the short angle. Left-handed, no problem.
It's funny how when he goes to visualize it, he puts the cue in his right hand.
It looks like he's still going to go back to the short lunge short because he couldn't quite. Is he elevated on this?
It's interesting that he's looking. Yeah, he's going to play this on the inside.
He was having to play left-handed, and there's a curve at the second rail on that short angle he might have wanted to shoot righty for. This is level cue, right-handed, and it's pretty big shot. Uh-oh.
A little too much
finesse, I think.
A little too much ball, but that's a run. It's a run of 6, and they will go into their mid-game break. 22-4 in 6 innings.
How about that?
Nearly a 4 average. And Hau Trung Do is going to take a break, the customary mid-game break. And what's interesting here is Juntae is not leaving the table,
right? Taking
a break.
He doesn't want to lose that feeling. He's locked in.
He's locked in, and I think that's really interesting. Wow, I mean, the performance that Juntae has unleashed is very hard to respond to.
Yeah.
And I was saying how Hau Trung Do was averaged higher than Juntae in the semifinal round robin. This is we're in the knockout phase now. It's a totally different event.
That's right.
And
this is it.
I saw the fire in his eyes just from the first inning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a completely different game. And the first inning of Hau Trung Do, he was thinking safety. So,
with that drop in.
Yeah, he had him on his heels even before he hit a ball.
Right, with the 8 on the break.
And only a couple of innings, and wow, it's a strong statement. First, let me use this opportunity to just thank our sponsors and talk about the event a little bit. We're at the Sangli 70th anniversary celebration tournament here at Carom Café, and we are paying tribute to Sangli's legacy in this room that he co-founded with Michael Kang. And I think you were very involved with this whole history, Rob. We grew up watching Sangli play and being inspired by him, and we're still being inspired by him because we're in his establishment. And
so well thought out, this whole arena.
This arena was built for events just like this, where we grew up competing against some of the best players in the world, having the opportunity and the privilege to compete and watch and learn from the best players in the world. So there's a big significance here of this event, and I just wanted to emphasize that and talk a little bit about that.
Can you remind me a little bit of Sangli's personal record? Was he not the national Korean champion 10 years in a row before coming to America?
Before he came to the United States, he was already 10 times the Korean national champion.
And then he was 12-time here.
And then, with an unbroken record, became the U.S. national champion for 12 consecutive years. Now, since then, because Sangli has passed away for now 20 years,
right?
Pedro has sort of taken up the reins, and he's also equalized his 12
right, not
national
consecutive, but still 12 is 12.
12 is 12. In fact, Pedro was in contention to make that 13 to beat Sangli's, at least the number of times he was national champion. But Hugo Patino this year beat him in the final in Modesto, California.
Pedro did beat Sangli for his first title, right? Was that back at Master Billiards?
It may have been, yeah. I think you might be remember correctly. Okay, well, Hau Trung Do is back from his break. Before he begins, let's thank our sponsors. Verhoeven, we have Simonis, Aramith, billiard balls, Simona's cloth. Of course, we're at Carom Café. CaromSports.com, you can see all the beautiful Sang-Li 2 Predator cues, Predator CRM, and J Workshop, local cue maker Sang-Jin Lee, turning out to be not only just a good player, he's a talented custom cue maker. So thanks to all the sponsors for supporting this meaningful event.
And just to mention, to finish up on the record of Sang-Li, he was the 93 world champion, right?
Yes, 1993.
And almost.
UMB world champion, which recently, the BWA world champion, recently the UMB has decided to recognize that year, those records as UMB records.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh,
he played an aggressive shot.
He played an aggressive shot, as he should.
Right.
And
just missed it.
And misses in that hole, which I don't know if I could just shoot directly in that hole. Robert?
There's a small gap there, but he managed to find it, and Sang-Li, Juntae.
I would say that's a pretty terrible roll there to...
I mean, he hit it well.
He hit it extremely well. I mean, he deserved to make that.
Look at that speed. Yellow's in the top right. Don't get stuck behind the red.
Folks, I found it so interesting that Hau Trung sees the mid-table break to go collect himself, and Juntae kept his eyes glued on the table.
Right.
Very interesting.
So focused.
And he's continuing as if
it's just the same as before.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
You can't.
He's going with left English, right?
Ooh, yeah, he's going to go left English.
Is he just going 3 rails, short, long, short, or is he going to go to the 4th, 5th rail, 4th or 5th rail?
Or whatever scores. Oh, wow, it was a really close shot. I think it was probably a bigger margin to go on the 4 rail pattern.
Yeah.
4 or 5. But the speed also helps you because he's going to make some distance. He's going to create some distance. But ever attacking, and Hau Trung has to claw his way back into this game if there's any chance. He's had a few missed innings, very unfortunate hole that he just...
Well, he has a good opportunity here. The thing about these kind of drop-in short angles, if you hit the red really full after the 3rd rail, you can kind of knock it up table where the white is and play yourself safe a little bit. You have some bad luck. Let's hope he gets some good luck and get him back at this match.
That's a nice shot.
Very good. He scored with a thin hit on the red, and that's the best possible outcome because now he has options.
I think that was a really well played shot.
Missed the kiss, and clipping the red on the thinner side helps you here.
At this phase, I think he's just happy he connected so he can be back at the table. Short angle here.
Short angle. Red comes across the table.
Uh-oh. Is it long?
Yeah, he went too long.
So a little bit of a tentative stroke. And
surprising miss right there.
It is surprising, but it's so hard to respond to what Juntae is doing here. He's
looking at the ticket.
He's got a big red in the corner.
Does he go to the short rail?
And
looks like short rail, short, long, short to a big ball. There's a small hole to worry about. Just don't play it too long.
Wow, I love the way he played that.
Great shot.
All the English on the 1st rail, not that much on the 3rd to make it bigger.
He didn't overdo the speed, so it died off a bit before that 3rd rail.
Yeah, great attacking choice. Oh,
so you have a tiki?
A tiki. And we know how strong all of the Koreans are with their tikis.
They get double points for rail first, right? In Korea?
In some
forms of the game?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Saying he used to be one of the strongest players in the world.
He made some unbelievable rail first shots, that's for sure.
Oh, short? Long, short?
No, I think the normal way.
5 rails?
Yeah.
It just passes the kiss.
I was going to say, you have to watch that yellow.
Wow,
perfect.
That's perfect. Let's take a look at that. Look how closely he passes the kiss here.
Yeah, that is an important kiss to be able to manage on these shots.
Notice how he...
Also, it's important, if you can, to get to the second rail at the short rail.
Right, and avoids the yellow into the red. So he solves all the problems.
And ends up with a decent position.
With a very good position. All by design. No yellow ball frozen to the rail, red big in the corner.
Right.
And ready to make more position shots. Playing on the outside of the ball.
Yeah, the yellow's a little far down to play on the inside comfortably.
Oh,
did not expect that.
I didn't expect that.
Hau Trung Do has a bit of a break here.
Obstructed bridging, I think, got him there. But hardly an empty inning. He's 6-1-3. It's what a pace he is setting here.
I think he might have to go for that cross table. You cut the white back a little bit to miss the red. Problem with having to back cut the white here is it can end up in the short rail in the middle of the bottom here. And even if you make it, it doesn't have to be easy afterwards.
But Hau Trung Do, feeling no other choice but to defend, hasn't. Juntae only has so far 2 missed innings, 2 empty innings, and
he is still on fire. Well, he has the stroke, I guess, to do that shot, or maybe he was just ruling it out. So it looks like it's asking a lot to go 5 rails and not hit the yellow into the red. But he's so precise, even with power. That yellow could double bank and get into trouble down there. So he played an alternative.
I think he was trying to double the short rail, the way he stroked that.
With the new cloth, that's often a better option.
All right. Well, an opportunity for Hau Trung, not without kiss.
Yeah, he has to watch the kiss here, but you can drive that white around.
Yeah, he could definitely pass this kiss.
Oh, he went to the cut.
You know, if his cue ball were just an inch to the left, to his right, it would have been such an easy shot, but because of where it is, he had to hit it a little thinner, draw the ball to fix the angle, and he went right into a kiss. See on the upper corner, Juntae.
Yeah, he didn't get that much drawn on. I wonder if that's the hit he wanted. Clearly not with the kiss, but I mean...
And Juntae misses the kisses.
It's not like he exaggerated the draw on that last shot. I thought he was going to hit it fuller and drive it around and make up the angle with spin. Wow, he's really looking at this. Just shoring it up.
I think he's going to just play 3 rails. There's a little speed and...
But it's interesting, he was looking from the third to the second rail. Well, I guess he knew that it was a little sensitive.
Yeah, it was sensitive. He bounced off that first rail a little more sharply than I think he was trying to.
Well, it's more comfortable if you can hit the red full there, but it goes right into the yellow area. So he had to play it thinner.
I'm just looking to do something.
I think he's got a good cross table here. I don't see a kiss problem. But he's still going 4 cushions, but don't bank the red into the white.
Well, he can go 4 cushions and slice the red thinner.
The outside English helps keep the red from going into the white, so you don't have to hit it as thin as you think.
But there's that hole there if he plays it that way.
I agree. I like the cross table shot. I'm just saying it looked like he was aiming the 4 cushion.
I think he is.
3rd time aiming the 4th cushion shot.
Let's see if he can avoid the hole. Yeah, he plays it
pretty
long.
good to me. The red comes back over.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, you hit it a little thin. It's too bad.
I think he's going to be okay here. He's got options. He can either play long, short ball or ticky. Looks like he's looking at a ticky.
Wow, opposite-handed. He must really like this shot here. He needs some reverse English.
Should be no problem for a straight rail player.
Right.
Presumably a straight rail player. He's showing all the evidences of.
Right.
Also, it's part of the Vietnamese billiard culture. So
I never got to see him play, but Sang Lee was also a great straight rail player, right?
Yes, all the Koreans, especially the older generation, started with the smaller games on the small table. Okay, well.
Here we go.
Hau Trung building a little momentum here. He can come back to this game. I mean, we watched him in the team championships averaging 1.9 with his partner.
Right, within a partner's game.
In the partner's game, which is just as impressive. This is not easy, though. Is he going to feather this red?
I think he has a cross table here if he wants it, since the naturals are kind of thin.
Even the cross table looks hard to me. He might hit this really full and try to go 5.
Yeah, you can go 5 here. I think he's worried about.
He apologizes for taking the time. That
issues.
He just feels the heat. Who wouldn't? Juntae averaging nearly 3.
Oh, he's going for the cross table?
He is.
There's a kiss here, too.
He's got to hit all 3 before the white comes back.
Yeah. Ooh,
and he does it just makes. That was a beautiful shot.
Very nice. But he made that into a big ball that way, and he avoided playing any of those thin hit naturals with kisses.
Look how he hits all 3 rails. You have to hit all 3 rails before the white comes back.
Yeah.
And he makes it in the nick of time.
It's really close, but that's what you have to do.
That's exactly what you have to do. I'm going to watch this shot. 1, 2, 3. See, he passes it right in front of it.
All right.
And is it long enough?
Oh, no. Oh, that's so important.
He needed that. He really needed that. He's a little disappointed. But that's a run of 4. And that's basically what he has to keep doing that. That's what he needs to do.
You hate to say he only needs 13, but I mean, he's 1 inning away from the end here at any moment. And Hau Trung Do knows that. Very nice. I think he went into that rail with no English, but he played the induced spin to open it up on the 3rd cushion.
Sweet. 100% of the ball. Impressive.
No indication he's letting up.
No.
Now, any of the 4-rail options off either ball seems to kiss. So, is he going to end up playing a rail first shot here? The ball first shots are pretty full on both sides.
You're right. He's aiming at rail first. And because he's Korean, I'm gonna guess he's gonna make this.
How about that shot right there? Very nice.
Very, very nice shot. I want to see that.
Oh, nice nice angle on the camera. A lot of spin on the second cushion. It just zips it into the corner, makes it impossible to escape without hitting the red.
Nice.
Full ball on that delicate short angle near the fourth cushion.
And he takes care to put the red big in the corner.
Yeah, with his stroke, he could go twice around off the yellow.
He can.
But he may play the rail first again. I mean, it's working for him. And he gets
Korean.
the red off the rail.
And he's Korean. I don't want to be stereotypical, but he is very good at the cushion first shots. He's yet to miss one. Oh, I gave
Good job, Ira.
First. That was a tough shot, though.
Whew, already in the 30s. Almost a 3 average. I think it was the right shot. The red is a pretty small target.
Yeah, he had a lot of
all
English on
those
the
cushions.
last rail. Just slipped a little bit.
But so much spin on the second rail, it shot it at a very direct angle. The same effect that helped him make the previous rail first caused this one to go short.
Hau Trung has an opportunity here to play this 4 or 5 rails short.
The thing is, you got to make sure you don't bank the red into the white directly,
That's true.
because you have to either keep it on the side, which is a thinner hit,
Which he did.
back cut it.
He did. Is it too short?
It looks so pretty good.
Very nice shot.
I think he's going to have to go to the long rail directly here.
So he plays it on the short side and connects beautifully.
So the question is, does he use right English or left English? I think he's going to use a little right English. Unfortunately, he used a little too much, maybe.
Oh. It's a good try. Very close.
Very close. And the speed that might have pushed him a little long there, he tried to bring the white over so he could score with position.
Yeah, he did attack that. If he had hit it super thin, that would have been an indication that he was fearful about it.
Mhm.
But he really went out to score. Just slipped a little bit too much.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Did you notice the reverse on the second cushion?
I noticed that he made it so decisively and so simply.
It was running on the first rail, but it didn't go too long because of the draw. That way he could go with reverse on the second cushion and keep it nice and flat.
Perfect speed, perfect control.
Now he really likes cross tables. He's looking at other things, but I wonder if we'll see him play off the red. Oh, is he looking at a double the rail? What is he doing here?
I have no idea.
I think looks like he might be going to the cross table. Oh, he's going to go to the short rail off the red.
I have no idea, but is he ready to shoot? He's got the chalk in his shooting
I think
hand.
he likes to think while physically aiming shots.
He's
So
acting like he's going to shoot it.
he's going back to the double the rail, maybe.
Yeah, that would be a nice shot. Looking at the double the rail. Kind of a big ball too, right? He can hit either the yellow or the red.
Right. Well, at the speed that you hit it to come back to the red off the yellow, you may have too much reverse English left. So he slowed it down a little bit.
Does he have enough English?
Not enough.
Tried to hit the other side of the red.
So I think some of the spin died before that second cushion at the slower speed. Well, here's an opening for Hau Trung Do.
See, he almost has enough English. He needed a little bit more to bite on that short rail.
Yep.
Otherwise, he would have made it. Nice shot.
Very nice. I think we're going to see a short angle here off the red.
He's very good at these sort of dead ball rolls he's in. Beautiful.
A little faster so the red doesn't get stuck on that short cushion. I think he's looking how he needs to hit the red to not bank it into the white. Because he would like to play up the red here. Just don't back cut it. The red into the white. One round.
Beautiful shot.
Just caught it.
I do feel like Hau Trung is building some momentum here. Despite being almost 20 points behind.
Well, he's got to act now, and it looks like he's doing it. See if he can keep this up.
It's a very makeable shot here, as long as he can pass the kiss with the red. So
yeah, I think he's good on the kiss. He just needs to make sure to get long enough.
He drives the red away, but then it's not. He needs to hit the red even fuller.
He had to keep it above the white, so there's no kiss. But I think he could have played it a little faster. Maybe get deeper in that corner.
A little fuller.
With the hit that he made.
Five rails. Oh, he played it three directly.
I think just to make sure to keep the red out of the shot.
Yeah. Anyway, he bounces it out.
Is there enough room to go 5 cushions off the red? It's a little tight in there.
It is tight. However,
He can
go 2 cushions into the red and do something there. Although he's not even looking at that. He's playing 6 rails. Thin and 6 rails.
really got to get thin hit on that red ball. Good shot.
Beautiful. Very nice.
And not so slow that you get trapped behind the yellow. And these tables are a little slow, so that's why it looked like a big stroke at first, but he still just got there. Oh, nice kiss management.
And position.
Keeping the position nice and open, keeps the run going.
Hit a little full.
That was sort of break shot style.
Beautiful. I'm so impressed right now just how the leaves that he gives himself.
Right, he's got to hit this one a little thin, pass after the second cushion before the red ball, or is he going to drive it across?
I think he's got
to pass first.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
Try not to get it diagonal, little extra speed to knock it around, get it out of there. I think he's got to drop this one in though off the yellow.
And Junte is playing for 3.
He's a little full on the drop in. Is he looking to? No, he's still going back to it. There is a shot off the red ball where you go long, short, long.
I think he's going to play drop this from the yellow, just slowly. It seems to lay most naturally.
Yeah, I wonder if he needs a little reverse English on this. Oh no, from this angle, it looks like he does need to apply a little normal spin. Not too much though.
But he likes to leave Hau Trung frozen to the short rail.
He's stuck on there.
And
not how you like to come to the table when you're this far behind.
I mean, Hau Trung does have a pretty natural shot here, because he doesn't really need to do too much except roll this ball in.
Right, that's fortunate.
Yeah, that is fortunate. He'd probably prefer not to be frozen to the rail.
24 points behind. You probably don't want to be stuck on the rail, given that preference. Very good.
Beautiful shot by Hau Trung. Even though his last 4 innings have been, he's been scoring.
Looks like we might see him go off the white ball here. He's looking at an option that's short, long. There's even a cross table you can do there. But if you try coming off the red, you're not guaranteed to find an easy target at the white after the 4th cushion.
I have to say, I'm learning so much about shot selection watching these players.
Question is, does he go for precision, 3 rails only? Yep, 3 rails only. Oh no.
A really good effort by Hau Trung. Under all this heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his last 4 innings have been very productive. It's just that it's hard to keep pace with a guy who's averaging nearly 3 and just attacking.
He knew the tendency was to go too short there, so he ramped up the speed to delay that curve into the 2nd cushion.
And success breeds success. Look, cross table, playing for 2.
I wonder if he'll hit the red a little full to bring it over to the other side of the table after 3 rails.
I think he's just going to make sure he makes this thing. And now Juntae Kim is playing for 1 and a spot into the semifinals. This was a beautiful display of heavy hitting, is what I would describe it as.
Yeah.
It almost, I think he could make it off of any side of any ball right now. He's going to slide all the way up the red, and surely he's going to make this look really big. Oh, it's a little long.
Look at that.
One more inning for
Hau Trung Do.
Hau Trung Do. I would love nothing more than to watch a 26 and out, but
this may not be the position you'd want to start that run in.
That might not be the position to start that with, but
so does he drop
Hau
in off the
Trung
white
is a
ball?
professional, so he's going to be attacking every shot.
Does he try to go short, long, short off the white, or does he go 4 rails to the red? Looks like short, long, short.
He's going to roll this in with a control.
I think this is the most natural shot.
Yep. He hit that beautifully.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Very, very nice touch. Very delicate shot here. I mean, you got to catch just the right amount of English on the first rail, otherwise.
Yes, that direct cushion at that distance.
So sensitive.
All right, back to live action here.
Back to live action.
This is a pretty thin hit.
Feather thin hit.
Drive the red across. Oh my goodness, good shot. Oh, he just missed it.
Very, very good try. I mean, that was a really good try. He missed it on the professional side.
Yeah.
He overcut it. I didn't even know if that was possible.
He did not play it slow to the white, which may have helped it slide down the rail a little bit. Probably because didn't quite expect to hit it so thin. But those thin hits it's tough to be as accurate as when you can hit the ball full.
Long, long, short, long to a small ball.
Well, I think Trung Do gets another chance here. Hau Trung Do.
It was a good effort there.
Stuck on the rail again.
Not an easy shot to judge this reverse English on the second rail and then rolling it up. And you got to judge the induced English on the third rail. And
a lot going on in that shot.
A lot going on. So interesting to see.
Wow, he's elevating to go off the left side.
Yeah, he's going to try to power to the long rail and then drive the white ball in front of it. Very nice. Very good. Beautiful shot by Hau Trung.
Oh, this ended up pretty well.
Can he feather thin the white, or he can go 5 rails?
He can go just short angle off the red ball here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But he is going 4 cushions because the red's pretty big that way, I think.
Plus, I think he'll be able to drive that white to the other side.
Over to the other side.
Oh.
Can you find the hole, or is he just upset because the white ended up in the short rail?
Yeah, he was a little worried about the hole there. That would just would.
Oh, maybe he was trying to come short because he looked like he apologized.
Yes, I mean he hit it super thin.
Yeah,
he needed to hit it super thin.
Well, I mean,
nothing to apologize now.
But keep going. Yeah, you'll run 20 after you apologize.
Very nice.
All right. Didn't hit it too slow. Doesn't leave the white on the rail up there. Can he pass the red and get to the left side of the white? Or is he cut off? Oh, back to that nice short angle shot.
Yeah, great shot. Under the gun.
Under the gun. Looks like he's prevented from even hitting the white, so he had to go off the red.
He's playing at 7 rails. Can he pass the kiss?
Ooh, no kiss
Circles
there.
the kiss and get the perfect position. That's a nice shot.
Very nice. Now maybe 4 rails off the white. Or do you think he wants to play that thin right now? He's looking at it.
I think he'll play at 3 rails. Oh, he played at 4.
He put his hand up though, like he wasn't sure it's going to make.
Hey, perfect. That's a beautiful 5.
Why so many thin hits accumulating here? He's going to go off the left side of the red so he can hit it fuller.
Like I said, he's been very productive the last 6 innings. And building confidence. It's just that
1 point at a time.
Juntae's on the hill.
To a run.
That's the ultimate pressure, right?
You can't be thinking about that and have a chance of winning.
No, I'm sure he's thinking about nothing but making the shot that's in front of him right now. Feather thin hit.
How about that shot?
Wow.
Nice.
That was a beautiful execution.
Look how fast the cue ball was on the white. Hard to do from there.
Perfect. Now, can he hit a tiny red ball there? I think that's what he's looking at.
I don't think it's as tiny as it looks like once it gets up to around there, because it's sort of a. There's I think a comfortable amount of space to get to that third rail.
Yes, he just wants to make sure he doesn't drive the white into the red.
Yep. The left, or the right English use on the cue ball helps keep it.
He's got a balance. He looks
Shorter.
like he's going to try to hook into there. And he's not hitting maximum English, so very precise.
Yeah,
Beautiful
nice
shot. Yeah, he didn't. He hit that so precisely.
Now, we don't see him hit the ball super hard, but Semi-Saginaw might go a couple times around the table off the right side of the red here. He might go for precision.
He's got precision, but there's a chance of a hole which he's got to avoid. He played it short. And that's a 9, folks. In perfect position. I feel that he's really building in this game, but it's so late. But
so the decision here is the shot is farther off the red, but I think it's more natural to play off the red rather than jacking up on the white. It's the closer ball.
I don't think it makes sense for him to try to just float this from the white and play safe.
I'm not talking about safe.
No, I was saying that.
Oh.
Yeah. He's attacking it.
Yeah, watch that second rail curve.
Is he short enough?
I think it's too slow, maybe.
Is it too slow? Please don't.
Oh,
yes,
he just got to it.
Yeah, he touched it a little bit fuller than he intended to.
Mm-hmm.
Still scored.
But that tells you how big the shot was off the red.
But because of that mistake, he's now stuck behind it.
Yes.
Too slow, and he's checking to see if he can back out of this red. That's
asking a lot. You might need to go long, short here. He's looking at the second cushion.
He's looking at backing out of this.
You have to not overspin this because you can miss it on the short side with too much reverse on that third cushion.
He doesn't have many other options, unfortunately. But this is a beautiful run of 10, which is actually the high run of this game. How do you hit it?
Looks pretty good.
That looks really good.
Yeah, he did not go
that was
too
a
deep.
Beautiful shot by.
The danger was going too far in that corner with all that reverse. He nailed it.
I'll say. So he's so close to this ball. He's able to get the exact hit he wants.
See how much spin it has? If he went too close to the corner, he would have come short. But he had perfect line.
Perfectly. And now he's rewarded because he's got an open position here. He can play this 4 rails. He can play this cross table, which is what he's doing. He's playing the position.
Right, cross table, keep the red on the right long rail area. Try to get a natural next. Oh, no.
Wait, is he too deep? Is he too deep?
Oh,
no, he catches it.
Got it.
Beautiful shot.
White's getting deep in that corner.
It's getting exciting. On a run of 12 and still in perfect control.
So
small white ball though.
I'm looking for a curve after the second cushion here to put it on the line to the corner. Let's see if he chooses the high ball or just a straight flat stun.
I think
looks like he's going for the stun.
He's going to want to hit it fast because he doesn't want this white ball in the corner anymore. Bust it out to make it bigger and rewarded.
Well, that speed. He's got a shot off the right side of the red here.
Absolutely.
Big white ball.
I mean, he could hit 2 rails behind the white too, but I don't think he's going to pass up this. He can.
No. You can bring the red over to the right side. Yeah, he's still going.
He's not going to play games with.
Don't get deep in the corner with all that reverse. Perfect.
That's a run of 14, folks, and he's still in control.
Now, given this,
Trong really responding to the pressure here.
Only 10 points behind.
And he's only 7 points behind the high run of the tournament.
Oh, right. The 21. Alexander Salazar.
Now that table where all the trophies are sitting ran a 21 in the first inning, in the first round of the semifinal round robin.
Does he have to massay this? If he has that straight rail background, we're assuming he could just give it a slight elevation.
Let's see if he has that angle. He might have that angle.
You mean with level cue?
Yeah, but you know what? But he's got options off the left side of the white. I think he'll play with 5 rails.
Right, but if you go off the left side of the white, you start banking the white into the red and the path of the cue ball. But we're going to see him manage that apparently, because that's what he's choosing to do.
Yep.
Wasn't his first choice, but
5 or
he's
7.
Going now.
5 or 7. Let's hope he doesn't find any holes. He's playing it.
Look at that speed he chose, huh?
Passes the kiss. And he connects. Beautiful shot. That's a run of 15, and wow, that was exciting.
Totally kept the white out of the
exciting.
shot. And one of the ways he did it was he hit it so thin, he got to go 7 cushions.
He circles the kisses, and now going for the 7 cushion.
Totally controlled, uses power when he needs to.
Totally controlled. Beautiful shot. Hau Trung on a 15.
With a good short angle here.
Wait a minute. He held his hand up. He didn't like it. Just misses it.
He shot that kind of
15.
Quickly. Too bad.
And that was a beautiful run. Hau Trung really
stepping up there.
Stepping up. But Juntae's on the hill.
Needs 1 point. He can come short off that red 4 cushions.
That's what he's looking at. He just needs to make sure that
he's been sitting in the chair a while now.
Yeah. He sees just how much Hau Trung wants this. He's only 9 points behind.
9 or 10? Oh, behind, yes, 39. I was thinking he needs 10 to.
How he slices this red ball is going to tell everything. Does he make it?
I don't know. It's a little short.
Whoa. That was very, very interesting.
Now they're both within striking distance of the end. Obviously, you'd rather only need 1 point than 10, but Hau Trung Do has been.
He plays this a little bit long. I guess sitting in that chair for that long, he's kind of cooled him down a little bit. And Hau Trung, one more chance at the table. He has a natural 5 cushion. He's just got to pass the kiss with the white.
Yeah. Oh.
Beautiful.
Well, here we go again.
That's a really nice shot right there.
Oh, it's a little. He can play the 5 rail short to the white, but you got to hit it thin.
He's very good at these super thin hits.
And don't leave the red in the way. Try not to let the red get to the crossing point. Oh, he drove it over it. Oh, he passed the kiss, but did he get short enough?
He did. This is looking really good.
Get in the face. Nice. Now, do we have another 5 rails?
He may just drop this in.
He is comfortable with the thin hits.
Yeah, that last shot just showed just how comfortably he is hitting.
He's looking at the 5th rail line straight to the ball. No, he's looking at the 2nd rail. If he's going on the outside.
He's playing the red on the outside of the ball.
You've got to hit the red a little fuller, I think, to get short enough, and that might bank the red in to that area.
He's not comfortable.
If he hits it too thin to miss the kiss with the white, then he may go into the corner and miss.
He's just making sure he nails this. He doesn't want to drive that red back toward the white, and it has to be precise. Kiss is
Too
avoided.
deep in the corner. Nope, he got it. No,
And
too
he
deep in the
just
corner.
misses it. It was the kiss that he was worried about.
Yep.
And that was an exciting shot.
Yeah, you'd like to be able to hit that shot fuller, but then it drives the red right into the white.
Look with this red ball. It's really what in the forefront of his mind. He gets that out, and then just barely misses it.
Oof, almost.
A little shorter, that kiss would have been even closer, and that's the reason Juntae has. He gets up. He wants to make sure. Any kisses here?
I think it's pretty comfortable.
I think it's pretty comfortable too. But he's just going to make sure.
Yes,
he's got a lot of freedom here to play this short. I think he's going to end up making this. This is to get a spot in the quarterfinal and the semifinal.
I think we have a winner of the match.
And I think we do. We have a winner, Juntae Kim. Juntae Kim victorious over Hau Trung Do and into the semifinals. 40 points in 17 innings. Hau Trung Do made it an incredible run of 15 to come back, and it's really
look at this.
A testament to how strong this Vietnamese player is. He really made a statement here about he wasn't going to get blown away,
right?
Even though
that was a lot of strength he showed coming back.
Yes.
Oh, he's playing the reverse. If he makes that, good thing he missed, or he'd be doubting himself.
Well, we don't want to say that, but this was a very exciting game. He lost to averaging 2,
right,
with a run of 15. He could have won this game. It's amazing. And Juntae actually gave him a couple of extra innings at the end.
Right.
Missed inning 15 and 16. Juntae slipped up a little bit, and that's what gave him the opportunity to make a 15 and then a 2. And impressive response by Hau Trung Do. I'm really impressed by Juntae. The beginning half of the game was so strong. Starts out with an 8, runs a 5, 3, 6, and had almost no empty. He had no empty innings for about 10 innings, and just producing.
Yeah, that puts a lot of heat on your opponent to come back with that 15.
Yeah, and we felt that Hau Trung Do started building his momentum with a 4, 3, and then a 15. So very impressive. I'm just super happy to be here, watching this level of play, learning so much.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And it was interesting, as you pointed out, that during the break, Juntae just stayed in his chair. He was so focused from all of that.
Yeah, no, Hau Trung needed to take that break.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he went to regroup his mind because he was a little bit shocked. He was on his heels after the first few innings, and as anybody would.
Yeah.
But whatever he did mentally to come back is something that we could all learn from. And even though he didn't prevail in this game, to start out averaging.
Right, clearly a mentally tough competitor, though.
Very tough. I mean, he showed that to us all tournament long. Averaging 1.9 with his teammate in the Scotch doubles was just impressive as well. I want to thank everybody for joining us. That was really, really fun, and I really appreciate you doing this commentary with me, Rob.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm
thankful. I'm thankful to everybody here. Thankful to our sponsors, Predator, for supporting this Sang Lee 70th anniversary celebration. Predator is excited to announce a 70th anniversary edition, special edition cue that's going to be coming out really soon. The special edition cues are currently out. For Predator CRM cues with a Revo ultra low deflection and standard deflection shafts available. You can check them out at CaromSports.com. beautiful cues with a golden Sang Lee signature. We're also playing in Carom Café Billiards, which is the room that Sang Lee co-founded with Michael Kang. Thanks to Michael Kang for organizing this amazing tribute event. Thanks to all the players that came and have been inspired by Sang Lee and by Three Cushion Billiards. Thank you to Simonis for providing the beautiful materials. Thank you to Aramith for bringing the balls. Everybody should check out usba-carom.org. I also want to thank the tournament director, Charles Brown.
And, behind the scenes. He works really hard at these events to help make it all run smoothly.
That's right. And Roy Chung for doing the scoring, Spinhound scoring system. I want to also thank Mrs. Kang for supporting the sport. Obviously, nobody has to do any of this, and this is something that it's an honor and a privilege to be part of. Juntae Kim into the semifinals. On the other side, they're still playing.
Pedro just won his match with Catania.
So Pedro on the other side. Let's take a look at this bracket here. Pedro just won his match with Hubert Catania, and on the opposite side, we have Alexander Salazar still playing Ricardo Carranco. I'm not sure. Do you know who won the Jose Juan Garcia match? But we're going to be playing the semifinal match at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't miss that.
Now, Pedro beat Juntae earlier, right? So he's going to be looking for some payback.
Some payback. In semifinal round robin, Juntae Kim and Pedro were in the same round. And they went in 1 and 2. Pedro defeated Juntae in that pretty decisively, 35-17, and Pedro finished the round robin, semifinal round robin, with an average of 1.533, with the highest average of the tournament. So this next match in the semifinals is going to be extra exciting. I hope you'll join us again. It's 12:30. Thanks to you, Rob, again, and don't miss it. And the finals are going to be played today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you don't want to miss that either. Okay, guys, signing off for the moment.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
was the first time that I saw Sang Lee visit my club in Mechelen, and I was practice with him. And really, he plays so nice. I saw it immediately also, the way he played.
It was my first tournament. I met Sang Lee, and he amazed me because he was playing so easy. You know, because at that time you were like, oh, you have to calculate the ball. You know, you have to look at the angle. But he was not looking to anything, just playing and playing, pure talent. He was really, really pure talent.
Moving his cue, that was fantastic, so smooth. Yeah, you're going to be right. I'm sure you're going to be a really good player. And afterwards, we see it, he was one of the best in the world.
Some people very special, very mystic person. So between billiard players, we feel exactly when another people has something special.
Sang Lee opened the eyes of everybody, I think, and I was really interested to watch his matches because things happened at the table, on the table. Really interesting to watch and many, many things to learn.
Sang Lee was my favorite player to watch. His style was unique for me.
Sang Lee's cueing style was very special. He was stroking in a way that nobody have ever seen before.
I think he was one of the greatest player with 100% feeling. He feels the game, he feels the ball, he feels everything. And at that time he amazed me really. And still amazed me because he was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
And Sang Lee had a special way of controlling 3 balls and never being sloppy, taking care. He was a fast player, but he always took care. He didn't do any things at random or something. He tried to control everything. That was really interesting.
He was a very cool guy. Even in difficult moments, in tough moments, when he was missing a position, he never showed emotions. He had always a very cool face and cool expression.
Because 3 cushion is played with your brains, and that was where he was very, very strong. He influenced a whole group of players, a whole game by the way he was playing, and then I mean his tactical, his planning of the shots and his execution, not his physical style.
I think he put a very, very big scratch in the history of billiards that everybody will remember him as Sang Lee. He's not like anybody else. I'm really